Wagyu Gaming. Hey there, broskies. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So Wagyu here and back with another Kingdom of Heroes Tactics War video. So today we finally finished stage 70 in the Tower of Arrogance, and that will be our main topic for today. So I'm warning ahead, so the quality of the game footage of where I took on the boss in stage 70 will be different from the quality of this part of the video, since I recorded that part on my phone as I was out today and I was just recording it while I was out. Okay, that's how dedicated I am to you guys, broskies. So yeah, and in this part of the video we'll just be discussing the characters I was using. Spoilers ahead, Thea is really MVP of Tower of Arrogance. She just really took the boss out. So yeah, and so let's discuss first the skills of the boss and the requirements that you'll be needing in order to more easily defeat this boss. Okay, broski? So first of all, this is Ekaterina. So Ekaterina is a water type unit, and this is her stats. Her HP is 6,753. Not that high, take note. But her attack though, on the other hand, is 5,950. So yeah, quite high. Whenever she uses her first skill, this Orb of Recovery, to one of your units, that unit is basically gone. So yeah, be prepared for that. No point in bringing healers in this stage. So next is her def is 540, quite decent, speed of 173, really high, and mobility of 2, so she moves 2 slots per turn. She's able to do that. So yeah, and so first of all, the skills. Next are the skills. So Orb of Recovery, I have discussed this a bit, but aside from the damage that it does, it also has this special effect. Whenever it crits, it recovers 20% of Ekaterina's HP. Aside from this, she has Energy Recovery X, so gains attack boost for 2 turns and recovers HP by 30%. And if there are many allies, more on this later on how she summons allies, they also get speed plus speed boost, okay, for 2 turns. Okay, broski? So yeah, and of course about the allies, so she has this skill called Lovely Friends. They're not quite lovely at all, they're really annoying. So she summons unicorns, I think 3 of them, and they can heal and cleanse her. So yeah, you're gonna be needing a lot of debuffs in the stage in order to prevent her from healing. So more on this later. Last but not the least, so it will be the Forbidden Royal Body X. So this skill is heals 10% of her max HP when no allies are alive. Okay, so you only get to pick 2 kinds of evil here. So if you want to leave some of her allies on the field, so she's going to get a speed buff, and if you won't leave any ally on her field, then she gets to recover 10% of her HP. Okay, broski? So do take note of that. So yeah, that's it for her skills. And now we discuss the lineup that I used to clear her. Okay, to be transparent, this wasn't the first lineup I made to beat her. My first lineup had Ifrit on it, but then I realized Ifrit just kept missing, and I beat the boss because of continuous damage, as usual. This is really OP right now. I mean, even in Summoner's War, this skill was the thing to beat the boss, okay? So that's why I replaced Ifrit with Dryad. Oh, Thea, I mean. Yeah, Thea. Since Thea is the queen of continuous damage. Okay, so do take note of this and why Thea is here. However, there is a special requirement now for Thea to be able to last in this boss. Thea has to have a high speed in order to have more turns. Okay, broskis? My Thea is at 172. I would recommend it to be even higher than this, since I even had quite a hard time trying to beat the boss. Try to also get more accuracy, because in order to land her debuffs, but I think it's not necessary for her skill anyway. So just focus on speed and her surviving, which at level 19 it was really hard for her to survive, but yeah, I did it. So get speed up to 180, even 200 if you can, but 172, I was able to do it, okay? Do take note of this, broskis. She is built Swift, as you can see here, and she has 1 rune on speed plus 23. Okay? The other runes are more like for accuracy, that's why I have them, and defense and speed as well. So yeah, this one is for accuracy. I didn't add any health runes for her. So Thea is the MVP of this stage, alongside, I'd say a co-MVP would be Esperanza. She'll be the one clearing the unicorns. if she does Lethal Blade alongside Swift Blade, then the unicorn is basically dead. She can be replaced with any unit though that can kill the unicorn in one turn. So yeah, she's very easily replaceable. But then again, she's one of the higher damage dealing units in this stage. And alongside this, we have Ingwei here in order to block HP recovery and provoke the enemy. So the provoke is to prevent the unicorns from healing and cleansing Ekaterina. Since Ekaterina herself doesn't have cleanse, she needs the unicorn to help her cleanse herself. Okay, broski? So you need provoke and alongside block HP recovery, but this can be cleanse as well. So you need provoke to help prevent the unicorns from supporting Ekaterina and focusing on attacking Ingwei. Okay, broski? So that's why Ingwei is here. Last but not the least, we have Freya. As I've mentioned, the units really need high speed, at least 170. I'll show you guys the stats again. So Esperanza is at 144 speed. That's okay since she has her innate increase. Oh no, she doesn't. Increase mobility, I mean. And with Freya's buff, it also increases her speed. So she's basically around 170 as well. So yeah, the debuffers and buffers should be at least 170 in order to have more turns and to be able to outspeed the boss, because the boss has quite the high speed as I mentioned. Yeah, at 173. You need to be at least higher than that, broskis. So yeah, that's it for the lineup. So basically the strategy is land as many continuous damage as you can with Thea and Freya, and try to beat the unicorns by killing them with a DPS unit such as Esperanza, and trying to provoke them with units such as Ingwei. And that's basically the strategy of this stage. And I'll show you guys the game footage after the video, after this part of the video. If you have any questions, do leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll gladly answer them and try to help you guys as much as possible. That's why I'm here anyway. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video, broskis.
さあ踊ろうじゃないか。いいね。